What time is it?
It's 9:31 p.m. Good evening, Big Daddy.
Good evening, Big Daddy. It's 9:31 p.m. here in Baltimore, Maryland. Now, I'm a University of Maryland fan. My partner went to University of Maryland. I'm a Baltimore Ravens fan, as much as a fan I can be in this business. But I posted on Twitter today, if you don't like second halves, you don't like money. What's the bottom line? The bottom line is we make a number on each game, and we in-game trade the majority of these games. Didn't matter that Maryland was winning, beating Michigan State. What mattered is the line was too low in the second half. Michigan State minus 7.5, minus 105, while you had to lay 30 cents to get Maryland plus 30, plus the 7.5 points. Now, you have to lay 30 cents on a game. Not only won't you win, you can't win. Hell, you can't win laying 110 on a game if you're playing the same amount. Don't believe me? Watch the YouTube video that I did last week, the one before this one on my YouTube channel, where I said plus 78 games, you're a loser. Got a lot of interesting commentary on that, of people basically not applying math and not understanding, wow, it's the first time I've really looked at it that way. Now I come into a week away from the Super Bowl. Super Bowl madness. While I'm sitting here trading and literally swept the board today, but each game had a different value, and I'm dealing with guys. I had a client, for instance, that blew himself up in December. The client basically wants to only wait till the Super Bowl to get back involved, and he wants to fly to Las Vegas and make a six-figure wager on the Super Bowl. As if the Super Bowl has anything to do with professional betting. It's a square game for square players, unless you're waiting for the second half wager like we did last year when we took the Patriots down 28 against the Atlanta Falcons. This game garnishes more notoriety. This game garnishes more dollars bet per game than any other event. Wow. The little dirty secret, and actually big dirty secret, is that professional bettors just don't really care about the game. It's not important. When you have literally 15 opportunities a day in NHL, you have 15 opportunities a day in NBA, you have more than 15, 20, 30, depending upon the day, in NCAA basketball. And literally before you blink, the sport of all sports, not the sport of kings, horse racing, the sport of all sports, the millionaire-making sport, MLB is right around the corner. Now, I deal with the largest bettors in the world who allow me to share their information with you. I deal with entity wagering sports funds in Vegas that allow me to share their information with you. I am the trusted conduit between these sources that are too busy wagering for a living because they don't want to deal with you. And why would they want to deal with an individual that has unrealistic expectations, expecting unrealistic results? Why would people that actually wager for a living and treat it in the same regard as the financial market want to deal with you that wants to bet 10 games and win 7 out of every 10 and have the same amount on each game? Last week I had so much commentary about the video because a lot of people finally sat back and realized that when they go on Twitter and they look at these free cappers and they go on Instagram and they go on Facebook and everybody's talking about being plus 10 units for the week as if it matters. And they realize that being plus 78 units if each game was a unit, you're a loser. The ridiculousness of not counting real numbers, real math, and the VIG. I had so much commentary from people trying to understand why they can't make money because their bookmaker gives them a dime a week credit line and they're wagering underfunded with some fake local yokel, and they have really no money to back their wagers. If they lose that dime, they panic. But these same people have 6 figures in their stock trading account. Understand how easy it is to win if you trade sports versus bet on sports. Understand how it is impossible to win if you're an entertainment, event-based bettor. Wow, I'll be in Las Vegas watching and enjoying the Super Bowl. It is not the reason I'm going to Las Vegas this upcoming weekend. I would be going anyway if the Super Bowl wasn't being played. It's just a byproduct. And sure, the biggest bettors in the world will fly in and they'll meet me, greet me, break bread with me, and watch the game with me. But these same players will be making trades on college and pro basketball and NHL on Saturday and even international soccer and do the same thing Sunday before the game even begins. If you are so hyper-focused on one event, so caring about each individual game, what I like to call the micro instead of the macro, don't ask or look for any excuses of why you can't win because you purchased information from a service, blah, 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 blah. The empathy should stop. The sympathy should stop. This 2018. There's no sympathy for stupidity. You hear what I just said? There's no sympathy for stupidity. If you can't do basic math and understand how hard it is to beat the book, going 1-1, losing $10, and then have enough nerve when somebody asks you how you're doing, your only response is, I'm breaking even. Instead of, I'm losing money, there can't be any sympathy for stupidity. This should be your goal in 2018. To look in the mirror and ask yourself, are you stupid? Are you going to play the victim? Because you don't want to treat your wagering as a business, just a losing event-based hobby? The only NBA games you want to wager on are the ones on TV. The only games you want to play in college are the ones on TV. There's no sympathy for stupidity. If I can leave you with anything, understand, there's no sympathy for stupidity if all you care about is the Super Bowl. That's called alliteration. Look it up. Hopefully you'll come in from the outside to the inside and understand why people like me can't leave at 1 o'clock. They're here at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time trading games till the last game on the board. Good day and good luck.